Good morning, my beloved students. Today we're going to complete part 3 of the story Tripping Over the Lunch Lady. I'm sure that you have watched part 2, and part 2 we revised all the story up till now. So we're here now, and Jinx is trying to talk to her best friend Victoria to convince her to be her dance partner or to start a campaign, to start a dance campaign. So, Yaman, can you please tell me what is the meaning of campaign?
Wait a minute.
What do you think the meaning of campaign is?
I think the someone who dance,
The what?
someone that dance.
Someone that dance? Maybe. Rayyan, what do you think? Rayyan? What's a campaign? Sulaiman?
Hi, Mr.
What is the meaning of campaign?
Campaign.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
as if he's holding something or taking it up.
The campaigns are the activities that someone does to get something done. So the campaigns are the activities, right?
Yeah.
That someone does to get something done. To get something
Done.
done. So here, who's that someone? Sulaiman, who's that someone here that wants? Jinx, right?
Yeah. She
Jinx
wants
wants
to be a
what?
dancer, to be famous.
Or to start a gym square dance, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So Jinx wants to start gym square dance, and Mr. D Meister, does he agree?
Nope.
Nope. That's why she's going to try over and
Over.
over. Very good. Now let's listen to the next one.
Come on, Vic. You have to be with me on this. I'm sick of dodgeball and volleyball. I broke half the gym windows and knocked out 2 people before Mr. Demeister sat me on the bench to watch the clock. I still don't want a square dance, Jinx. We'll look stupid. The boys won't do it, and all the girls will end up dancing together with the boys laughing at us.
Here, Abdul Ghani. Abdul Ghani. Abdul Ghani.
Yes, Mister.
Hello. Here, why Victoria doesn't want to go with Jinx? Why doesn't she? Tell me, please.
He's sick. Because he is sick.
Because what?
Sick.
She's sick? Really? Why do you think that? Yasin Fathi. Yasin. Yasin is not here. Yusuf Rami. Not here. Hamza. Not here. And Badr has no mic. So we start all over again. Omar Ahmed Mohsen.
Yes, mister.
Huh? So tell me please, why
Yes,
doesn't Victoria want to square dance with Jinx?
Of course, it's very easy because she made problems, and without she is she will because Jinx will hurt her Victoria.
Very good. And what
Victoria,
else? Here there are two reasons in the text. Can you say them please?
okay.
The first one is that they will look
Stupid.
stupid. Very good. And the second one?
The boys won't do it, and all the girls will end up dancing together with the boys laughing at us.
Very good. So they will look stupid and the boys will what?
Laugh at us.
Laugh at
Will
them.
laugh.
Will laugh at them. Very good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Huh?
Victoria pulls her braids back and blows a big bubble. Senora Smith comes over and taps her on the shoulder. No gum in Spanish class. How can you learn a new language with super bubble in your mouth? When Vic swallows the gum, Senora Smith makes a face and goes back to teaching us how to ask for a bathroom in Spanish. So what if they laugh? It'll be fun. Our feet will be on the ground and there won't be any hard balls to knock anybody down or break anything. Help me out. This could be great. My best friend forever, Vic, will be. She's going to the gym during our free period to practice with me. We'll be square dance champions of the world when we finish. Square dancing forever.
Square dancing forever. Here.
Yes, Master.
Hello.
I'm Omar Sukr.
Yes, Mrs. Sugar. So here. So does at the end Victoria agrees to go?
Yes, I think.
Yes, she agrees to go. Very good. So Victoria agrees to go at the end. Very good. But Mr. Sugar, here I have a question. Is it
I
correct?
know the
Is
question.
it
I know
correct?
the question.
Where were they when this conversation happened? Where were they?
I think in the school.
Yes, in the school. Which class exactly?
The Mr. I don't know his name. Mr. That she go and dance and he was scary.
No, that's not it. They were in
Not
a class. Which class? English class, math class, science class,
science. I think
Spanish class. It is?
Spanish.
Yes, Spanish here. No gum in Spanish class.
Okay.
Right? So they were in the Spanish class. And is it good? Is it good to talk in a class, Mr. Sugar?
No.
No,
Master,
you're
wait a
an
second.
angel. You don't ever
Why?
talk in class. See
Why
the
is she
aura over your
holding a
heads.
ball? Why is she holding a ball?
So this is to remind us, or that she tells the past of what happened. She broke all the windows, right?
Yes. But why is she holding the ball?
Because she was playing volleyball,
Okay.
right? And with this volleyball, she broke the windows. She even started a fire. I don't know how is that possible. But all of this, Mr. Sugar, is what? Is exaggeration. Is
Exaggeration.
exaggeration. Very good. And the author adds it to make the story
Fun.
funnier. Very good. To make the story funnier.
I'll be carrying Vic's books for a few weeks to class for her. Her foot cast is pretty cool, though. Bright purple, and she let me draw orange daisies all over it already. Everybody is so nosy in this school. Within minutes, everyone knew that we were square dancing under the basketball hoop when the broken foot thing happened. You'd pretty much think that would change my mind about square dancing, except technically, it was Vic's fault. We were doing just fine until she thought she heard people coming through the gym doors and turned to run. Her feet got twisted up with mine. I still feel bad for her, though. Oh, to be a square dancer. But I've got a plan. I printed out 500 flyers that say Square Dance Mania and taped them up all over the school to get people talking. But the next day, everybody just looked confused when they read them, including Mr. Demeister, who just shook his head and stared at me. And it didn't do anything to keep my feet from flying underneath me and the trampoline from smacking me in the face. I'm so used to trampoline face by now. I dreamed last night that all of Warren Harding Elementary School was square dancing through the streets. Everybody swung their partners do-si-do, Alamand right to the corners. Then we all joined hands and circled to the left. When I woke up, I was lying on the floor with a sore arm, probably from swinging my partners in my sleep. I guess my dreams of being a gym class hero in square dancing are pretty much squashed since now the whole school knows how Vic's foot got broken. I spend the whole gym class with all of my friends and enemies skipping around me until Mr. Demeister says, the next person to skip around Jinx is running 100 laps. Bounce, bounce, bounce on the evil trampoline.
On the evil trampoline. So Ahmed Amjad. Ahmed? Okay, Ahmed's not here. Khalid Walid. Oh my God, Khalid is also not here. Am I dreaming?
Could you hear me?
Yes, Khalid, I can hear you now.
Okay, miss.
Huh.
Open my mic.
Khalid here. Did Victoria cross the line safely? Was Victoria not harmed by Jinx accidents?
Of course, nope.
Of course not. Very good. What happened to the poor Victoria?
He gets
She.
both. Those both are girls.
Yes, Victoria is a girl, of course.
Okay, mister. Okay, he gets an accident.
He?
Like I said the next time.
Did she got in an accident? Very good.
Like Wendy was under the basketball hoop, and she broke the
Her
foot.
legs. How did she break her legs? Ahmed Amjad.
She fell down, of course.
She fell down. How did she fall down? Explain it to me.
You opened for me the mic. Can I
Yes,
answer?
Muhammad, just a minute. Ahmed Amjad.
I think from the trampoline.
From the trampoline? Are you sure about that?
No, maybe she slipped down from something.
She slipped, yes, but how did she slip? Huh? There's a line that tells how did she break her leg.
Can I answer it, mister?
Muhammad Khalid.
Mr. H. English.
Tell me please, how did Victoria break her leg?
She slipped on her leg.
How did she slip?
She was square dancing.
Yes, then what happened?
She was playing with a volleyball and she slipped her.
Volleyball? No.
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 Square dancing.
Sir, I know.
Just a
Sir,
minute.
I know.
Just a minute.
Please, mister.
She was bouncing on the evil a trampoline, as they say.
No,
and
not the
she-
trampoline. No.
Mister, I know it now, Mister. Can I say it?
Okay, Ahmed Amjad, tell me.
Okay, they were square dancing, and Jinx let her fell down because you know Jinx.
That's not what happened. Also,
It's
Muhammad
Jinx.
Samir, what do you think
Mister.
happened?
Mister,
What happened, Mister, is the legs of Victoria and Jinx got
Twisted. Very good. Why did their legs get twisted?
each one fell down.
Yes,
Because they
why
were-
did Victoria's leg get
they
twisted?
were square dancing.
Because of Jinx.
Yes, how Victoria
They
thought.
were-
Look here.
The gym
Victoria
doors.
thought she heard people coming through the gym doors and turned to run.
She was running.
Her feet got twisted up with Jinx's feet. So
And even Jinx, the same thing.
leg. So she broke her leg. Bilal,
Yeah.
Yes,
Mister.
what
Mister.
other idea did she get? Did Jinx get? Oh, Bilal left.
Mister,
Yep.
do you think that's enough accidents for her friends, and this is the time that her luck turns to her?
Maybe.
That means, see,
Maybe. That's a
yes,
great, hypothesis. Maybe, yes. Maybe.
She maybe at the end of the story hurt herself and another people, not only another her.
Yes, not only
friend.
herself, but also other people. Very good. Ahmed
Yes,
Habib,
Mister.
She
Yes,
didn't
Mister.
what?
right now. She didn't.
The
make
idea
this
that she
one
got
time
with.
or anything.
Okay, Bilal, just a minute. I'll let you in again. Just a minute, okay? Ahmed Habib, tell me, what is her new idea?
What is what? I can't hear you.
What is her new idea? What is Jinx's new idea? What is Jinx's new idea?
She didn't. She stopped thinking about square dancing because people was laughing at her, and it was too hard to change their minds.
So she gave up. E-boy, what do you think?
She
Can I say?
What do you think?
Mister, can I say?
Yes, you can.
Okay. She
volleyball and
no. She printed out 500 flyers that say square dance.
Very good. She printed out 500 flyers that say Square Dance Mania. Very good. Now that tells you what about Jinx? That she has lots of what?
she trusts herself a lot, and she.
Lot of ideas.
Very good. She has lots of ideas and she wants to try them all. Very good. Thank you. Listen to that. This is a very important.
My mom says to give it up. My dad just laughs. My little sister sticks her tongue out at me and calls me doofus. So I've been thinking, just thinking maybe square dancing isn't the thing. Maybe I can bring peace to the world and less bruises to myself with something else. Maybe jumping rope or jacks in gym might be okay. But then, in gym, Mr. Diemeister says he wants to see me after class. What's that about? It's been a couple of days since I heard anybody, and the nurse even stopped me in the hall today to ask if I've been absent. Anyway, in the end, I don't get to talk with Mr. Diemeister because he's too busy getting some kid out of the basketball hoop who keeps yelling, "It was just a bet! It was just a bet!" I ate all my lunch today because word got round that we didn't have the trampoline in gym class. I usually don't eat much on gym days. Not since that real bad tuna casserole day that my stomach just couldn't take. Of course, there was also the unfortunate incident where I tripped over the lunch lady and landed in the sloppy joes, but let's not get into that. Anyway, only saltines on gym day. That's my rule. But what happened today was better than no trampoline. It was better than no dodgeball or volleyball. It was better than no field trip to Ice Skating World or the rock climbing wall at the Wellness Center. The only thing better than none of these things was no Mr. D. Meister taking us to all those places. Story is, he had a nasty fishing accident over the weekend, and he won't be back for a couple of weeks. It's better than Halloween and summer vacation all rolled up in one. It's better than 3 desserts and no curfew. It's better than a water main break in school or a snow day that lasts a week. What's really great is that there isn't a sub either. We all get to go to study groups. No sub-gym teacher to carry on the trampoline evil.
On the trampoline evil. So Saeed,
Yes, mister.
what did her family do to her?
Her mom gave it up, says to give it up,
Very
and
good.
his dad laughs, and his little sister sticks her tongue out and call the dwarf. Call
Doofus
her dwarf.
means stupid. She
Do-
calls her doofus. Doofus means stupid, right? So Saeed, her parents and family are telling her to give it up. It's not a big deal, right?
Yes,
Amazing.
it will
And
not. It will not make
she says that something
right thing in
wonderful
anything.
happened that week. What was it? Huh? Mr. D. Meister was? Huh? What happened to Mr. D. Meister? Saeed, are you here? E-boy, are you here?
E.
Okay, so what happened to Mr. D. Meister, please?
Okay. Mr. Demeister wanted her to go to his office, but it turns out that he was too busy getting some stupid kid out of the basketball hoop who kept yelling, "Please be fair," and these stuff that high
Yes,
school.
so what happened later, what happened to Mr. D. Meister?
Okay. Mr. Demeister was taking them to all the places, like the ice
Yes,
skating
but what happened to
world.
him exactly?
Okay. He had a nasty fishing accident.
Amazing. Very good, E-boy. So he had the nasty fishing accident that resulted in what?
Bad. That resulted in Mr. Demeister not coming back in a couple of weeks.
Very good. He's coming back in a couple or 3 weeks. Very good. He's coming back in a couple of or 3 weeks. And that is
Mister,
good.
I want to.
That is good for whom?
That is good for them, of course. That's
For
good
them who?
James,
I need just one pass.
Vic, and the boys and the girls.
Yes, so it's good for Jinx. Why do you think it's good for Jinx, E-boy?
Okay, and that's good for Jinx.
Why?
Okay, it's good for Jinx because without the principal, she won't have problems in school. She can do what she wants.
Mr. Meister is not the principal, he's the gym teacher.
Yes, and that's good for her.
Why?
Because Mr. Demeister can be a good gym teacher in her opinion. he can help, and he can,
Yes, but why is it good
what she
for
thinks about it.
especially Jinx?
It's because she's very clumsy, and Mr. Demeister gets used to her, so he might make her learn how to, play
The
properly
first part
without
is correct
tripping.
because she's clumsy. And at clumsy, as you have seen in this page, what happens at the gym? Windows breaks, right? Vic's legs broken, a fire started, right?
Knocks out boys.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
So she has lots of accidents at the gym. So if the gym teacher is absent, so she will not go to the gym, so she will not make any accidents, right?
Yeah, right.
Amazing. That's it. Let's complete.
Life is good. Until I found out it's a lie in fifth period. I'm going to have to dress and head out onto the gym floor like every day before with a substitute teacher who will follow all the lesson plans that Mr. Demeister left behind. Vic, whose foot is still healing, limps out beside me. Sorry, Jinx. I know you were counting on study group. Yeah, I was, but I'll be all right. I've flown off the trampoline before. At least this teacher hasn't seen me do it before. But then I began to hear something. It started low as I got closer to the gym door. Then I heard it a little louder. I moved quicker than I ever had getting to gym class.
Oh my God, something interesting.
There was
is
music
happening.
coming out of the gym. There was music coming out of my gym class. It was square dance music coming out of that gym class. And beside the boombox playing that music was a bright, shiny new gym teacher who had never gotten her nose broken by me. Everything was going to be different. That little accident with Vic didn't mean anything. I'd be the fifth grade champ of the world, just me, all by myself. All I could do was smile as the substitute explained how we were to line up and which hands we had to grab of each other's to dance. I don't even remember her name, this wonderful teacher who brought square dancing to us. She started the music up again, and everybody started moving to the word she called out. All I remember is Josh running at me to swing me around. In a few minutes, I didn't remember anything for a while.
In a few minutes, I didn't remember anything for a while. So Asir, is this something joyful that happened to Jinx? Asir? Asir Hussam?
Hussam.exe is working.
Is this something joyful that happened to Jinx?
Yes, it was. It was something joyful that happened.
Yes, but at the beginning, she thought that it was something
Sad.
sad. Very good, because she's still going to the gym,
class.
right?
Yeah.
But when she saw the substitute teacher and the songs playing and heard the songs playing, she went
was happy.
directly to the...
She was happy.
She was happy, very good.
Because it was the square dance music.
Very
and
good.
she
So the teacher was teaching them to square dance. Very good. She was teaching them to square dance. And of course, Jinx was
happy.
happy. Now, Asir here in this page, Jinx lost its fire. She lost her interest in square dance, right?
Yes, she
She
did.
became frustrated. She became disappointed. But after hearing the music, she became
happy and she wanted to continue.
Very good. Excited, enthusiastic, right?
Yes.
Amazing. But here, this last sentence worries me, Asir. It worries me. In a few minutes, I didn't remember anything for a while. That means that she
got in a coma or slept or...
Yeah, something happened, right?
Yes.
From the picture, we see that what happened?
She has broken bones and her
Yeah,
head.
she has broken bones.
They say I have a concussion and a sprained ankle. Josh only got a big bruise on his forehead. I had to stay in the hospital for 2 days. I've had a lot of visitors, though. Most of my gym class came the second day and brought square dance music for me. The nurses weren't happy. I even got a visit from Mr. Demeister, who was on the 3rd floor and wheeled himself down to visit me. He smiled when he rolled himself into my room and heard the music. "I thought you had a concussion, kid," he said, looking at my bandaged foot. I shrugged. "How do you get hurt fishing?" He shrugged back. "I didn't know my reel would snap. I must have broken it somehow and not known it. Anyway, I was reeling a big one in, and out of the boat I went. Just a few ribs and some cuts, a concussion, and a collapsed lung. I'm okay." "Oh no, a broken reel?" "Nah." "So how was it?" "How was what?" I say. "The square dancing. I called the substitute to suggest it. I take it you were the one who left the music in my office." "Oh yeah, that was me." "Well, it looks like you missed the square dancing. Sorry. I thought you'd be safe from the trampoline while I was gone." "Mr. Demeister, I didn't get here because of the trampoline." The look on poor Mr. Demeister's face made me laugh so hard I almost fell out of the bed. The nurse came in and said she thought I'd had enough visitors, but I kept laughing because I knew then that I was never going to be a square dance champion. So what else could I do but laugh?
So what else could I do but laugh? Abdullah Samir? Abdullah Samir.
Yes, Miss.
So what happened? What happened to Jinx? Huh?
Jack concussion.
He had a concussion. Very good. Abdullah, I need you to answer.
Mister, I answer, but
She had a what?
she had a
Concussion. Very good. A concussion, which means that your brain moved inside your skull. Your brain moved like that inside. And that's very dangerous. It can put you in a coma or it can make you die, God forbid, and so on. Okay? So even Abdullah, when her best thing happened, even when the best thing happened, Jinx, what happened to Jinx?
she
had a what?
had
She had an accident, right?
or a problem.
Yes.
Or a problem.
Even when she was about to start the thing that she loves the most, an accident
A problem.
happened. Yes, an accident happened. Poor Jinx.
I have a question.
What
Poor
happened?
Jinx never got to be a dance star.
Mister, I have a question. What happened to Mr.
Just a minute. Muhammad Khalid.
I said to you that that's enough for her, and this is the time for her luck to be against her.
Yes, what do you think now?
Now she is hurt by her luck.
Yes, she is doomed by her luck. She still has bad luck, right?
She is
Yes.
very doomed. Her luck was
Still has bad luck. She still has bad luck. Oh, sadly, she still has
Mister, what happened to Mr. the Mister in this picture? What happened to him?
He had a fishing accident, remember?
The accident
He had a concussion, a collapsed lung,
did
some
the fish
cuts,
broke his
a
hand?
few ribs fractured, right?
It wasn't
Did the fish broke his hand or cut his hand?
or something, and then a few rips happened, and
Yes, amazing. Here I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you in
Yes,
the last
okay.
minute.
I'm very ready.
Do you think that when Jinx tried her first method with Victoria and didn't work, then she tried the second method with the flyers, that shows that she is what? She gives up easily?
No.
No, right? She doesn't give up easily. She's determined, right?
She doesn't give up easily, but she gave up. She did.
So at the end, yes, at the
She
end,
just
yes.
got a concussion, hemorrhage, a sprained lung,
At the
got
end, she gave up and she said, I was
legs.
never going to be a square dance champion, right? But we know that she doesn't give up, but that's life.
Mister, what caused
Some
Mister,
things
what
you have to
caused
give
your
up, okay?
accident
Thank you
to happen?
very much for this period. I really appreciate
Mister,
it because we only have like 30 seconds left.
Bye.
So guys,
Mister,
thank
please
you very
tell
much.
me
See you tomorrow.
what is the cause
Bye.
of their brain moving?